Hey everybody, Captain B-Nard back here with another Wi-Fi battle. Exciting day today because we have week 1 of the RoDL3. That is the brand new draft league that I've joined. So if you want more information about that league, go ahead and check out the last episode of the Captain's Table where I kind of break everything down for you. So our first match in this brand new league today is going to be against A13. He is, I believe, a YouTube and/or Twitch player, so I will link his stuff below once I get that stuff. So looking at his team, these are the teams we drafted and what we're bringing. So he actually is bringing the pretty much the team that I expected him to bring, aside from the Fletchinder. So we have Fletchinder, Aggron, Zapdos, and then Glastrier, Keldeo, and Victini. So yeah, I have to decide what I want to lead with here. As I mentioned, this is week 1, so definitely want to start off on a positive note, but yeah, it's definitely going to be in ways a little bit of an uphill match. So I think his team, looking at his team on paper, it is very weak to rocks, so I think I'm going to lead with the Seismitoad in the hopes of getting the rocks up early, and hopefully that works out. So we'll see what happens. So I'm a little bit nervous because I do want to start the season off with a win. Never played this guy before either, so we'll see what happens. And it has been quite some time, as you guys know, since I've been in Draft League. So there he is, and it looks like he's going to go ahead and lead with the Victini. So not a huge surprise, I guess. So I kind of have a choice to make at this point, because Victini does get grass moves. However, they are all special, and typically you do see Victini as a physical set. So yeah, I could risk it. You know, I don't think I want to right away, though. I don't think I want to risk that he might be packing that grass move. So we're going to play it safe for starters and just switch right into the Goodra, just in case he does have that grass move on deck for me. So here comes Slimer, ready to go, and he is going to go for the Energy Ball. So he did have the grass move on deck. Thankfully, I was able to get out of the way. I'm not going to do virtually anything to the Goodra, although I do. He does get the special defense drop, which kind of sucks. So the Victini packing the Energy Ball specifically for my Seismitoad lead. So I can't imagine he's going to want to stay in here, but even so, I think the best play is probably to go for the Muddy Water in hopes to catch the Aggron maybe coming in. And sure enough, he is going to go for the switch, and he is going to switch into the Aggron, sure enough. Okay, so hopefully I don't miss this Muddy Water. That would be devastating. Go for it. Thankfully, I don't miss, and we're going to nail this thing hard, and that is not even going to do half, actually, so that's not good, but I do get an accuracy drop there, which is actually pretty nice. So, yeah, based on that damage, it's not going to be a 2-shot, so I do kind of want to get out because I don't want to get taken out. So, I think we're going to go right back into the Seismitoad here, actually, because I don't want to take any damage on the Goodra. It is very good against most of his team. So going to come back in with the Hypnotoad here as he goes for a Dragon Tail. He does miss. Now Dragon Tail doesn't have perfect accuracy, but also he could have missed because of the accuracy drop as well. So I think now I'm going to take the opportunity to go ahead and set that Stealth Rock up, hopefully, because again, it does do quite a lot of work to his team. So I am going to outspeed him, and I am going to get the Stealth Rock up, so that is great. That's exactly what I wanted. So he's going to have to deal with that entry hazard. He is going to hit me with the Dragon Tail. He's actually going to miss again, so that is really unlucky for him there. Double miss. I think this time around we're just going to go for the Earthquake in the hopes that he stays in here. But no, he's actually going to switch out, and he's going to come in with probably Zapdos. Yep, indeed he does. So that kind of sucks. I was kind of hoping he wouldn't do that. So he's going to take the Stealth Rock damage, and then the Earthquake not going to hit him. So yeah, that sucks. I probably could have done something better there, anticipating the Zapdos, but it happens. I think He's probably just going to defog this turn, so I think I'm just going to... what do I want to do here? Yeah, it's almost certain he's going to defog, so I don't know if I really want to... what I really want to do with this opportunity. I could try to liquidate him to see how much damage I can get, so I think actually that is what I'm going to do. I'm just going to go for that liquidation. So, and sure enough, he does have the defog, so that kind of sucks. So it's going to lower my evasion there and get rid of the stealth rock, which is the big thing. So going to hit him with the liquidation, and that is going to take him down to about half, but static is going to activate to paralyze me, so that actually is really unfortunate, and I'm going to get hit with that rocky helmet damage there, so that sucks. I'm going to regain some HP with the leftovers, though. So, yeah, that's not great. So, I mean, he's probably going to roost this turn, but I think I'm just going to go for the Stealth Rock again, because I really do want to keep that up. So, yeah, he is just going to go for the roost, so that does really suck. So that's just going to put him back up to almost full HP there, which does suck. And I am going to be able to get the Stealth Rock off, so that's good at least. So I'm going to get the entry hazard set up. So I'm going to regain some more HP with the leftovers there. So at this point, I would imagine he's probably going to want to defog again. So I'm not going to win a war of attrition here with this thing, so I think I definitely have to get out. And I think we're going to go ahead and come in with the Alolan Ninetales here, because I imagine he's hopefully going to defog here, which will get me the free switch and keep my Focus Sash intact. That's what I'm hoping for. So I'm going to get the Snow Warning to make it Hail, which is good for me. And then he is going to defog, so predictable. Move to get rid of that Stealth Rock, since it does do a ton of work to his team, and he's going to take the hail damage here. So he's probably not going to want to stay in on the Ninetales here. He's probably a physically defensive set, so he is probably going to be going for that switch, and he does have quite a few good switches into whatever I go for, whatever attack I go for with Ninetales, unfortunately. But I think, I'm just going to go for the, well, you know what, I think I'm just going to go for the Blizzard and see how hard I can hit whatever he comes in with. So he's going to come in with the Glastrier, so kind of maybe, I don't know, expected, but going to hit the Blizzard, not going to do too much to it though, unfortunately. So this thing is very bulky, this brand new Pokemon from the Crown Tundra DLC. So not 100% sure how I want to play this here. I kind of want to keep my Focus Sash intact, so I think we're going to go ahead and could switch out to the Seismitoad. Yeah, I think that's probably the best play at this point. So we're going to go ahead and switch back into the Seismitoad here. So we'll see what he has in store. So he's going to go for an Icicle Crash. So we'll see how much it does. And that's going to do a lot of damage. That's going to take me down to a little less than half. I'm going to take the hail damage, I should say, and then regain some HP with the leftovers. So yeah, another one might do it, unfortunately. I think I'm just going to try to get the Stealth Rock up again here. So he's going to go for another Icicle Crash. He actually misses again, so that sucks. That's going to let me get up the Stealth Rock, which is really what I want in this game, since he has so many Pokemon that are going to take 25% damage from that on the switch-in, even more that are going to take more damage. So yeah, definitely want to keep the rocks up. So another round of chip damage from the hail is going to come in. So what do I want to do here? I think just in case he decides to switch to Zapdos, we're going to go Liquidation, and he is just going to stay in and go for the Icicle Crash. So that's kind of okay. So that is going to take me out. So that's going to knock me down to 5 Pokemon there, so that's not great. And then he's going to get the activation of the Chilling Neigh to raise his attack, and that's also going to be it for the hail there. So What do I want to come in with here? I think at this point we're going to go ahead and come in with Scissor. So he could be choice itemed since he kept going for the Icicle Crash there. I don't know. But we're going to find out. I guess I'm just going to go ahead and go for that Choice Band U-turn here. He's probably going to want to switch, and indeed he does. So, yep, he's going to go back into the Zapdos here. And he is going to take that Stealth Rock damage, which is so important. So I'm going to hit him then with that Choice Band U-turn. And that is going to bring him down to a little less than half, which is pretty good. I'm going to take the Rocky Helmet damage, but that's okay. I'm going to get the Pivot, which I really need at this point. So I have a couple different options here, but I think the best one is probably to come in with the Alolan Ninetales here, because that is going to allow me to put more pressure on him here, hopefully. So I'm going to get the Snow Warning to make it Hail once again, which is good. And so he is going to be taking that hail damage again. So from this range, I think Blizzard would definitely take him out. He may want to switch. I don't know. I don't know if a Moonblast from that range, depending on the spread, is going to be enough. So I really don't want to chance that. So I think I'm actually just going to go ahead and go for the Blizzard because I don't want to risk it. But he is going to go for the switch, unfortunately. And he's going to come in with the Aggron here. Okay, so he's going to take the Stealth Rock damage from that. I am going to hit him with a Blizzard, and we'll see how much it does. Not a ton, unfortunately, and he is going to take the Hail damage as well. So definitely not going to want to stay in on this matchup, and I think we're going to want to go ahead and switch into Scissor, actually. I think that's probably the best possible choice I have to face this thing down. So going to come in with the Scissor, and he's just going to Dragon Tail, so not going to do much damage, but he is going to phase me out, so that's not great. And let's see what comes in. It's going to be the Goodra, so that's not actually that bad, I don't think. We are both going to take the Hail damage, so I think from that range, a Muddy Water would definitely finish him off. The problem is I don't really want to miss the Muddy Water, but I don't know if a Flamethrower is going to do it from that range. That's the problem. This is a tough choice, actually. I think I just have to go for the Muddy Water, actually, and hope I don't miss. So, yeah, that's probably the best option I have. So, Moment of Truth, and I don't miss, thankfully. Gonna get the Muddy Water, and that should definitely take the Aggron down from that range. Indeed it does, thankfully. So that'll knock him down to 5 Pokemon as well. I'm gonna take the Hail damage again, no big deal. So we'll see what he wants to do now in return. And he's gonna come back in with the Horse, okay. So he is going to take that 25% from the Stealth Rocks. So I am packing the Fire move, although this thing is pretty bulky. I don't know if a Flamethrower can take it out from that range, actually. That's the problem. But I feel like at this point I might just have to risk it. Because this thing is a powerhouse. I don't really want it to get going. So I think I'm just going to have to go for the Flamethrower and hope it's enough to get rid of this thing. Of course, I'm going to outspeed it. And Moment of Truth, and it is not going to be enough. It's going to knock it to the yellow with a critical hit even, so this thing is actually incredibly bulky. He's going to hit me with the Icicle Crash. We're going to find out, and yeah, that's actually just going to destroy me, so that really sucks. That's a big blow. That is going to knock me down to 4, and he is going to get the Chilling Neigh to raise the attack, so that's going to be it for the Hail as well. So, yeah, that was not good, losing Goodra there, but I do still have some options, so I'm going to come in now with the Scissor. Okay. So I should definitely outspeed this thing since it is very slow. I think I am just going to go ahead and go for the U-turn here. It's probably the safest play at this point. So yeah, we're gonna do. I mean, he's probably not going to stay in, or he probably is going to stay in maybe. Nope, he's going to switch out, even though I do have the rocks up, and he's going to switch back into the Zapdos. That's fine. So he is going to take the rocks again. That's going to knock him into the red, and then he's going to take the Choice Band U-turn as well, and that is going to be enough from that range actually to finish him. But Static again is going to activate to paralyze the Scizor. Jesus. Okay. So that's going to get rid of the Zapdos, dropping him down to 4. I'm going to get the pivot on the U-turn, and I think we're going to... What are we going to want to do here? I don't know. I think we're going to want to come back in probably with the Ninetales at this point, actually. So that's what we're going to do. And we're going to get the Hail back up, which is good. So we're going to be tied up at 4-4 at this point, thanks to that KO. But we'll see what he wants to do in response, because now he is going to get the switch advantage. Going to come in with the Victini, so that sucks. He's going to take the Stealth Rock damage, which is good. So I am Focus Sash, so I know I can survive at least one attack from this thing. I'm max special attack as well. Victini's pretty bulky, so I don't know if a Dark Pulse is going to be enough to take him out. I kind of don't think it is, but I really don't have much of a choice but to go for that. I could try to set the Aurora Veil, but I think that's a worse idea, so I'm going to go for the Dark Pulse. He is going to outspeed me with the V-Create, of course, so he's probably Scarf. Not sure, but yeah, that's going to knock me all the way down to the Sash, of course, but I do survive because of it. He's going to get the speed and defense and special defense drops off that. And so here comes the Dark Pulse. Is it going to be enough after the defense drop? Yes, it is going to be enough after the special defense drop. Got the critical hit. I don't think that mattered, though, from that range being max special attack. But that was actually pretty critical because I was very worried about that Victini. So getting rid of that is huge. Going to take the lead for the first time in the game and knock him out. So he's going to come in with the Fletchinder now. And he is actually not going to take Stealth Rock damage, so that means he has the heavy-duty boots on, actually, so that's good information to know. So I think I'm actually just going to stay in here, and I'm going to attempt to set the Aurora Veil now. So he's going to outspeed me and actually Tailwind. Okay, so that's not good. So he's going to get the Tailwind up to be outspeeding me. I'm going to get the Aurora Veil up in return, which is good. So that is going to increase my defenses of all my Pokemon for several turns now, which is definitely very critical. So I could try to switch. I don't have a lot of great switch options here, but Fletchinder is not the strongest Pokemon by far. So I think I'm actually going to take the chance and try to switch into my Poltegeist here. I do want to try to keep Ninetales alive in case I want to reset the Hail here. So we're going to come in with Poltegeist, and he's going to go for a U-turn, so that's going to get some chip, not much. So it is going to actually trip my weak armor, which is going to drop my defense but increase my speed, which is not bad if he didn't have the... actually, I'm going to have the White Herb's going to pop there to put my defense back up, which is okay. But yeah, the speed increase would be pretty nice if not for the, of course, the Tailwind being up on his side. So he's going to come in with the Keldeo and then take the rocks, and we're both going to take the Hail there. And then he's going to regain some HP there with the leftovers. So I think I really wanted a chance to go for a Shell Smash here, but I don't really know if it's such a good idea right now. So I think I'm actually not going to do that. I think I'm just going to go for a Giga Drain, because with the Aurora Veil up, I should hopefully outlast this thing. He's just going to go for a Scald. Now, I am actually max HP on this thing, so I'm going to take that very well, although he gets the burn, so that really sucks. But I am going to hit him with a Giga Drain in return, and that is going to do a truckload of damage, knocking this thing down to about a quarter HP. So that's pretty great. That's actually going to put me all the way back up to full HP there. The Hail's going to be done at this point, and he is going to regain more HP with the leftovers, and I'm going to take the burn damage. So He still has the Keldeo, the Fletchinder, and the Glastrier, but I believe that thing might actually go down on a Stealth Rock switch-in, so not a ton of options, but I think to play it safe here, just going to probably go, in case he tries to switch back to the Fletchinder, going to go for the Shadow Ball. And no, he's just going to substitute. Okay, so that's pretty interesting. So he's going to put a substitute down, which leaves him at about... in the red HP, going to hit that thing with a Shadow Ball, and I guess he's just, that's going to get rid of the sub. I guess he's just maybe trying to wait out the turns with the Aurora Veil up, so he gets some HP back with the leftovers. I take the burn damage, and the Tailwind's going to be up this turn, although I think the Aurora Veil is still up, actually. I just want to... Yeah, the Aurora Veil is still up, so just going to go for the Shadow Ball again. No reason not to at this point. And that would take this thing out from that range for sure. So I am actually going to outspeed him now that the Aurora Veil's gone, or I'm sorry, now that the Tailwind's gone. So Poltegeist actually going to get rid of Keldeo there and drop him down to 2. Which is great, as I do take more damage from the burn. The Aurora Veil is going to be up this turn, but the battle's actually, the time's almost up here with the battle, unfortunately. So he's going to come back in with Fletchinder, actually, with 40 seconds left on the clock. So no reason just to not go for another Shadow Ball here. We're going to see... And I am going to outspeed him now that my speed boost from the weak armor is going to really take effect. And the Shadow Ball, not quite enough to take the Fletchinder out, actually. So he's going to overheat on me, knocking me down to about half. And that is also going to cut his special attack. I'm going to take the burn damage. We're going to see if we might get one more turn here. So just going to go for the Shadow Ball. Time is almost up here. And it looks like we are going to get one more turn, so the Shadow Ball going to get rid of the Fletchinder there. That's going to knock him down to just one Pokemon. And the last one is going to be the Glastrier, which of course I think is going to go down to the Stealth Rock damage on the switch-in. I don't know. We're going to find out, I guess. Time is up on the match, and here comes the Glastrier, and... it is going to go down, actually, from the Stealth Rock, so that's pretty awesome. So in overtime here, we are going to get the win. Whew. All right, so we're going to win that one 4-0 against A13, but that was a really good match. Definitely really back and forth, really competitive, especially in the early goings. So yeah, there you have it. Whew. So... a hard-fought victory there for the Philadelphia Pidgeys in the opening week of the RoDL3. So that was pretty exciting. I am pretty excited to start off the season 1-0. I'm very happy with that. And yeah, so that'll do it. Thanks for watching again, everybody. Hope you all enjoyed. Please hit that like button, leave a comment, and or subscribe if you did enjoy. And stay tuned for more new battles in the future. Hopefully the Pidgeys can continue their winning ways throughout this draft league. I am very much looking forward to that. And hopefully the Pidgeys will continue to fly. So that's it, and we'll see you next time.